So we are making Brussels sprouts with bacon. Ray has our Saladmaster shears and 4 strips of bacon. He's just cutting bite sizes into our 10-inch Chef Gourmet skillet. The stovetop is off. The skillet is cold. Most of the time we do preheat for protein, but in this case it's best to start cold. So we had a question from a customer on how to cook Brussels sprouts. Had a little bit of struggle. We definitely encourage all our customers to reach out to us anytime. So we're going to do it 2 different ways. Both skillets are cold and the stovetop is off. So I'm using the 1 quart with the lid, and I'm using the 10-inch Chef Gourmet skillet with the lid from either your 11-inch skillet or your 7-quart stock pot. So there's 4 pieces of bacon that were cut with scissors into the 10-inch, and Ray is just going to put the washed Brussels sprouts on top. We cut them in half, cut the ends off, cut them in half, and washed them. Now Ray's going to turn that to medium and put the lid on, and we're going to wait for it to click. Then this is the 1 quart saucepan. Now to get the semi-vacuum seal, which allows you to cook twice as fast on low heat, preserving 2 to 3 times more nutrition and flavor, whatever piece of Saladmaster you use has to be a minimum of 50% full. That's how you choose what piece you use, because they all work the same. This one is about 2/3 of the way full. We cut the ends off, cut the Brussels sprouts in half, and we actually cleaned them in the 1 quart and then dumped the water off. So a little bit of moisture left. Ray is going to put the lid on, and he's going to turn it to medium heat. Now we're going to do the jump start on both. We encourage all our customers to use the jump start. We put just enough water on the vapor valve to go around the circumference of the Saladmaster, and we twist the lid to create that seal. The seal is what allows the vapor valve to alert us of the temperature, and what also allows us to cook twice as fast. So we're going to wait for those to start clicking steady and fast, then we'll drop them to low, and we'll take you through all the steps. Okay, I've cooked both of these on low for 10 minutes with the lid on. I just took the lid off. Now these Brussels sprouts in the 1 quart are perfect, super soft. In fact, if you don't want them so soft, you could have cooked them for 8 minutes and they would have been perfect. I'm going to show you in here, nothing burned. There is some standing water, probably the residual moisture from when I washed and drained the water, and also from the Brussels sprouts themselves, but very little water, as you can see. But a little bit, but these are perfect. Medium, click, low. Once you drop it to low and it stops clicking, you start the timing. I cooked them on low for 10 minutes. Now over here, we started with the raw bacon. We also did the medium, click, low, cooked them for 10 minutes. There's some fat in here, so I'm going to drain off the fat, turn the skillet back to medium with the lid off, because if you want meat to brown, you need air circulation. So I am going to drain the fat, turn this up to medium, and basically saute the bacon to get it nice and brown and crisp. The Brussels sprouts are already done. Okay, great, bon appetit. Okay, so I kind of pushed the Brussels sprouts to the side of the skillet, and it's on medium, and I'm browning up the bacon in the middle. Now, Saladmaster, you have your basic principles: medium, click, low, preheat for protein, cook low for dough. However, if you have a recipe and you ask 10 Saladmaster cooking coaches how to do it, we're all going to have our slight spin on it, our slight interpretation. What that means is that Saladmaster is very forgiving, and you can play with it and find a way that works best for you. Though we do have our certain guidelines that make it easier. So honestly, what I would have done myself is I would have put the raw bacon in, I would have put the raw halved Brussels sprouts in, I would have kept the lid off, I would have turned it to medium, and I would have just sauteed it all together. In fact, it would be done right now if I had done that. Right now the Brussels sprouts are really soft, actually on the verge of mushy after only 10 minutes, medium, click, low, and my bacon's not rendered and crispy. So the solution to that would have been just to start everything cold, keep the lid off, turn it to medium, and saute it. So you have options. I browned the bacon, and then I added all the Brussels sprouts to the one skillet. The ones I did in the 1 quart and in the 10-inch skillet. And on medium heat, I had drained the fat after I browned the bacon. I added all the Brussels sprouts, kept it on medium heat, and browned up some of the Brussels sprouts, which is delicious. Added a little bit of Himalayan salt, a little bit of pepper. Sometimes I'll add sliced garlic when I'm browning. At the end phase here, I'll add a little sliced garlic for about a minute. You can add a little balsamic, but it's super delicious. I hope you enjoy.